Spoiler alert, this is one of Swiss Arabian's best fragrances ever. Let's talk about it. Hello. My name is Dr. Dice and you are watching Smelly Cat, and I have a challenge for you today. Before we move on, let's aim at getting this video to 2,000 likes. So just like this video. I'm not asking for 1 million likes. I'm not asking for 10,000, 100,000 like these big YouTubers. 2,000 likes and I'll be happy. Do I have a like from you? Awesome. Let's move on. Today we talk about one of two brand new releases from Swiss Arabian, which is part of their Shaghaf line or Shaghaf Oud line. Now I already have Shaghaf Oud, which is the cold one. You've probably seen it in a couple of my list videos. I have Shaghaf Oud Aswad, the black one, Abiyad, the white one, Ahmar, which I have covered in my last video. And today's video is about this deep royal blue Shaghaf. This one's called Shaghaf Oud Azraq. Like I said, I've done a video on the red one already, Shaghaf Oud Ahmar. If you haven't watched that yet, I'm going to leave a link to that in the description and I'm going to pin it in the comments. Let's quickly have a look at the presentation, the bottle, the box and the sprayer, after which I'll take you through the official notes and tell you what this smells like and if it's worth your money and time. Let's talk about the official notes from the brand website. The official notes are honey and agarwood as top notes, cinnamon, amber, Madagascar vanilla as the middle notes, and leather and patchouli as the base notes. Now, Azraq means blue in Arabic, although I don't find anything blue in this fragrance other than the bottle and the box's color. So the first time I tried this, I instantly fell in love. This was at their kiosk here in Mall of the Emirates in Dubai. It's also when I tried the red one, but this one overpowered Shaghaf Oud Ahmar in every way. It sort of destroyed and demolished it. It's all I could smell after I sprayed this one. I instantly fell in love. It was love at first sniff for me. I was moving from the Swiss Arabian kiosk to the Arabian Oud kiosk, actually passing the Arabian Oud kiosk when the sales attendant forced me to try something new that had come up over there, and I kept telling him no, I'm already wearing something, I just tried another fragrance, and he was like no, it's okay, try. And I told him no, I can't, this thing is so strong, I won't be able to smell it. And he wasn't being pesky or anything. I know the guy and I've bought a lot from him, so he was telling me there's something new, do try it. And I said no, and he was surprised that I refused him. So I said okay, you try it as well. And I had it on a paper, so I gave it to a sniff, and his first words were mashallah. He was like, this is Swiss Arabian. He didn't expect it. I don't know whether it was the quality of the fragrance or the type of fragrance that it is or how strong it was. He just didn't believe that this was Swiss Arabian, although Swiss Arabian was written on the paper. So you know the kind of scent that we are dealing with here. Coming to how this smells, right off the top, you will get oud and honey. The honey is sweet and the oud is very slightly skanky and animalic, though this skankiness lasts for only a few seconds. After that, it is straight up spice, rum and coke. I'm not joking. If you are a fan of Calypso or Captain Morgan, right now you can smell the opening of this fragrance. It also smells a lot like my mom's Christmas cake. My mom, who's a teetotaler, makes the world's best Christmas rum cake and rum balls, and this has the opening that smells exactly like that. All right, back to the scent. The honey in this one just elevates this scent to another level. The use of honey, it's one of the better uses of honey that I have seen in a fragrance. My gold standard being Ahojaz by Hindal Oud. That one has a beautiful use of honey, very, very rich. And this one does a good job as well. After that, the vanilla and cinnamon take over, and this is again where you get more of that coke-like vibe. Coke, like this coke, not that coke. So yeah, the vanilla and the cinnamon gives it this nice, sweet, cola feel to it. This vanilla is not very transparent. This vanilla is thicker, it's a lot creamier, it's a lot richer. And what it does is it makes this scent feel a lot more expensive than it really is, and a lot more expensive and richer than a scent that would have say a more gourmandish vanilla. As it settles, that oud, which was so upfront at the beginning, sort of takes a back seat and becomes the base of this fragrance, along with, of course, the patchouli and leather. In the dry down, it's just wonderfully balanced, sweet, smooth, and sexy. There's also a posh feel to this, which is very rare at this price point. If I had to compare it to any other scent or scents out there, it would be somewhere in between PDM's Ojan and Montal's Honey Oud. Now, a lot of people say that this is a Honey Oud clone, and having used Honey Oud in the past, I don't think it's a clone, not an exact clone, but it's definitely in that same space. Honey Oud is slightly more brash, you could say. It's slightly more pungent, it's slightly more medicinal. It's got that traditional balmy, balm-like feel to it. Whereas this one is a little more subdued, not light in any way, just a little more polished, a little more subdued. So if Honey Oud was on one side of the spectrum and PDM's Ojan was on the other side of the spectrum, this would be somewhere straight in the middle. And I love that about this. It's not too much and it's not too simple, it's not too sweet, it's just balanced perfectly. Coming to the performance, brilliant. If it's performance you're looking for, you're not going to be disappointed with this one. Longevity, 12 plus hours on my skin at least, and maybe even more, but I've not really got to test it more than that. And on your clothes especially, it's going to be there till you wash your clothes. Projection is quite powerful in the first 2 hours and projects like 5 to 6 feet around you. And the sillage that it leaves behind is also quite strong. Number of sprays I do, I would say somewhere between 5 to 7 at max 8. If it's in office, like a formal or semi-formal setting in your office and you're wearing it there, I would say don't go above 5 sprays. But if it's an occasion like a party or a wedding or something like that, and a special occasion, again 7 to 8 sprays I would say should be the max for this one. Now, who will like this? This is a very unisex scent, although I do see men preferring this a little more. And who? Men above the age of 30, I would say. But even that sweet cinnamon and oud can be liked by women as well. But again, slightly older women above the age of 30. Not that women above 30 are old, but you get what I'm saying. Whereas men, like I said, formal, semi-formal occasions, and best would be winter and fall for this scent. Although say spring evenings, this would also work, but winter, maybe the rains, the monsoon and the fall would be perfect for this. Price, it can be picked between 170 to 190 dirhams here in the UAE. I saw it on Joma Shop in the US for $35. At the moment, while shooting this video, I just checked it. It's $35 on Joma Shop, which is a steal. It's a no-brainer at that price. I'm not sure how Joma Shop is. I see a lot of people using it. I'm not endorsing anything. I'm not giving you affiliate links. I have nothing to do with it. But I saw it for $35 and I would pick it at that price. In India, I would expect this, even though I've not seen it in the Indian market, I would expect this to be around that 5,500 rupee mark. And I think I've covered pretty much everything you would want to know about this. If you still have questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. I hope you've liked this video and I hope you've liked this video by also hitting the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, now's the best time to subscribe. And until next time, keep smelling amazing.